There's a Secret Service boy right there. This guy
So I know personally that they are right, the Americans, just in that one instant, you know.
It'd be one of the rare occasions.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Actually.
Crazy bastards, those guys.
Yeah.
Another guy to look up if you're into that sort of shit on YouTube. Look up Carl Lentz, Lentz, Carl with a K.
I should have brought a pen with me. Yeah.
I have one. You want to hold that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Just watch that.
Oh, it's got a loose connection there. Yeah. Actually, I got one of these on my telescope. Yeah. Little tripod.
What does he try and carry? Notepad.
Oh yeah.
That's my channel, and if you look up that's my channel, and if you look up that guy there, he's the one that tells you all the law stuff, the differences between man and his persons, so to speak.
Oh, right. So a person, would that cover it or not?
Well, you have different persons. Remember, you've got the natural person and the artificial person.
Oh, right, so the artificial person is me in law.
The artificial person is your license in commerce. It is your capitalised last name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is the name that you'd find on your driver's license or your birth certificate. So it's knowing how to recognising which is which. So when they send you a letter, you say, "Oh, look, were you after this person or were you after this other person?"
Yeah. So it's like New Zealand law is based on English secular law.
New Zealand legislation, but yeah. It's not law. But there's English law, which is your common law, law of the land, which is more of the law that governs human beings. Do no harm, loss of force. That's your common law.
Is she any more royal in blood than you or I?
Last I checked, she's not sovereign either. She's still bound by gravity. She's, you got to think about
that. But she's not Saxe-Coburg-Solberg.
Yeah. Saxe-Coburg-Gotha.
Gotha.
Yeah, in Windsor, I think it is.
Changed to Windsor.
Yes, that's right.
Default.
Excuse me?
Mate, don't touch me, please.
I just need you to sit.
I don't care what you need. Don't push me, buddy. Why are you walking away, John?
This time, guys. John, what's that? Yeah, right.
That's right.
Excuse me? I just need you to sit. Don't push me.
Why are you walking away, John?
This time, guys. John, what's that? Yeah, right.
If a man touched me and pushed me, is that assault?
What's the story?
He just pushed me out of the road after I said this gentleman.
Oh, he's a policeman. He's doing it.
Oh, irrespective, he's just a man and he pushed me, so is that assault or not?
Okay, well, depends what he was doing.
I just want to make a claim.
Claim?
I'm not interested in complaints. I don't whinge. If that man touched me, is that assault or not?
Well, it depends on the circumstances.
So,
If you want to make
what
a complaint about
circumstances is it okay for someone to touch someone else?
then you just need to go to a police station, okay? Because we're busy here today dealing with this event.
Pardon me? Say that again?
If you want to make a complaint about what happened to you, okay, you go to a police station, okay?
Okay.
We're just busy policing this event, not
I was just curious, from your point of view, as a man, if another man touches another man, is that okay? Yes or no?
Well, it's not that straightforward.
It is that straightforward. Yes or no? Is another man allowed to touch another man?
It's not that straightforward.
It is that
It's
straightforward.
more complicated than just...
What more? You're talking about legislation or law?
Summary Offences Act, yes.
Acts are not laws. Acts are legislation. I don't understand legalese. I understand.
I've got a job to do.
Yeah, well, I'd like to know your answer. Unreal. Okay, so I've just been shoved by John Key's security guard. I've asked this gentleman here behind me if it's okay for another man to touch a man. Apparently it depends on the situation. We'll see about that. We'll make YouTube decide. Can I get your details, please, sir?
My cure is there, sir.
What's your name, sir?
My cure is there.
What's your name, sir? You've given a name, I don't recognise numbers.
Well, that's my cure there.
Unbelievable. Catch that?
Yeah, well, you got a little bush there.
Did you? Did you see that? I got shoved. I just go and ask a police officer, excuse me, is it alright for another man to touch another man? And he tells me it depends on the situation. Last I checked, that's assault. And the cop won't even identify himself. QID. Can't even tell me his name. What a gutless man. That security is that private security of John Keys, so he can ask me, I just need you to move. Well, I'm not going to move, mate. You have no authority over me. Gives me a shove. That's assault last I checked. If I want to make a complaint, I'll be a whinging person. I'll make a claim against the man. Cop didn't even understand what a claim was. The man assaulted me. And you can't even touch him. Later being if I went and shoved a cop, that would be assault, wouldn't it? Yeah, exactly. But it's okay for it. Oh, he's serving, acting as a policeman to shove me? Fuck right off. Yeah, I followed him all the way to the car, mate. They were trying to shove me out of the road and the cop started shoving me too. I says, no, why don't you get your hands off me, mate? And carried on walking past him. Perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be on YouTube later tonight. He decided to come out and go running that way to his private car. He's just a man. He's as equal as I am.
He's the boss of this country, isn't he?
He's the boss of the country. He's not. He's just a man.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got to lose that. You've got to lose that thinking that he's higher than you. We're all equal, mate.
We're all son of man. Yeah.
We're all equal. We all have the inherent right and authority as men to be on fucking earth. That's where it stops.
He either gave you a serial number or his name. Yeah.
He started spouting off acts of legislation to I don't understand legalese. Is it speaking English? No. So why are you spouting off shit that I don't understand? Speak English, man. Did that man pushing me do wrong? Yes.
Oh, so he's Secret Service, is it?
Yeah. He said, oh, he was a cop just doing his job. I don't give a fuck who he is, mate. He pushed me, put his hands on me without authority to do so. That's assault. He doesn't know if I'm a citizen or a person. He can just see that I'm a man. And he's got no right to touch.
So John's gone already.
Yeah. I was standing right here.
Right away. Don't ask me any questions, ladies and gentlemen. No, no.
Mate, then the security guard comes and puts his hand, I just need you to move. He says, no, take your hands off me, bro. And he gives me another push. Take your hands.
I'm just here. Let me clip it on you and just give us a wee report. Okay, and in 3, 2. So you just got roughed up by John's security, did you?
Yeah, mate. I was just standing here talking to another bloke, and yeah, he comes out and says, I just need you to move. And I said, take your hands off me. And he says, I just need you to move. And gives me a good shove. So I sort of side sidestepped his shove and carried on chasing John Key with my camera to his car, not getting in anybody's road. Then I got pushed by a policeman. Then I went to complain to a man acting as a cop to say, hey, he just assaulted me, and apparently the policeman said it's perfectly okay for another man to put his hands on another man in certain situations. To me, that's assault. He had no authority to put his hands on me, and he did so.
Perhaps the police officer was referring to the gay marriage bill.
It could be. We don't know. But yeah, he assaulted me. He had no right to do so, and the cops just let it happen. So.
Well, you know what they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there's also more than one way to touch a man and get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you.
No worries, buddy, mate. Good on you, bro. Cheers.